guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is going to be what does Spirit need you to know. Before we jump in, I do want you guys to know that if you want to book a personal reading with me, because this is more of a general message, a general reading, you can find me on Instagram and send me a DM to Psychic Goddess Erika. That's Erika with a K-E-R-I-K-A, or send me an email to psychicgoddesserika@gmail.com. And I'll give you the information on how to book a personal reading with me. But let's jump right in. And again, I will, as always, put the timestamps below. If you don't want to watch the whole video, you can go right to your selection. Again, this is what does Spirit need you to know. So take a moment, pause this video if need be. Go to the pile that your soul is being called to, being drawn to. Here are the cards I will be using today. So we have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, the Goddess Tarot, the Angel Tarot, and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. And we have card 1 with the Sage, card 2 with the Rose Quartz Crystal Ball, Crystal Sphere, card 3 with this beautiful, cute little plant, and card 4 with the Palo Santo. Let's get started. Okay, so for those of you who chose card 1, pile 1, group 1 with the Sage, let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay, card 1, group 1, pile 1. I am loving your cards here. So the first message is the Princess of Swords, also known as the Page of Swords in the regular traditional tarot. And so this is the energy of new ideas, new beginnings coming about, new ways of expressing yourself or learning how to express yourself. And maybe even somebody that you are involved with or dealing with is learning how to express themselves to you as well. Somebody that you care for and that cares for you deeply. And so the first message is that there's a need for you to work a little bit on how you communicate or communicating in a more effective way. But there's also a message coming through that is letting you know that it's really important that you follow through when you feel inspired with new ideas, and to begin to take action when you have new ideas, new opportunities that are being channeled to you or presented to you that may head you in a new direction or towards learning a lesson. And if some of you have been waiting on news from somebody or communication from somebody, this is letting you know that there's probably going to be some communication coming. Most likely, either at first more of a superficial, lighthearted communication. By that, what I mean, it's not an extremely deep talk right away. It could just be kind of like a check-in or seeing how you are through like text, social media, email, technology, phone call, something like that. But I do see that coming through. And then I also do see the Lover's card. And again, there's a message right here. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health are some of the initial messages right now, what Spirit is wanting you to know. This is also a message too that there is a need for you to look deeper into the connections around you that are close to you, whether this is a romantic connection, a friendship connection, a business connection. This is about looking into the connections with those that you love and that you care for, and really trying to figure out and really looking into the lessons you're learning from these connections. How are these connections serving you? What is it that drives your love or your care for these connections? Is it coming from a place of healthy understanding and genuine balance? Or is it coming from something else? Maybe a insecurity or desire for love, but maybe you're looking for it in all the wrong places. And the message of which resonates with you or which one is for you, you'll feel in your heart, in your spirit, based upon how the connection that is coming to mind for you right now is making you feel. Are you feeling happy in this connection? more than feeling anxious or sad. If you're constantly questioning it, then you may know that it may be one of the connections that maybe you're looking for love in the wrong place. But if you feel fully fulfilled and happy and balanced, then you know that this is a connection that is, more in vibration of what you desire and deserve for yourself. But this is a deep look about the connections that you're allowing into your heart space and what you're getting from it and how it's serving you. And then I also do see the spiritual union. So this is a message that there are going to be sacred unions, either continuously coming into your life, or maybe you're feeling the energy of a connection around you now, or this connection is a soul connection. You even may be able to share psychic experiences with this person in question. This could be romantic. This could be a friendship, a coworker, somebody else. But this is a union that is of a spiritual connection, that this spiritual connection, this bond may never change, whether you remain together or continue to build together or not. There's something there, and there's a lesson to be learned from this connection, because you were brought together for a reason, to be taught something. And it is a genuine connection that is mutually felt on a psychic and soul intuitive level. And I do feel that there's a positive energy coming through, that this connection is going to help you learn how to better find balance within yourself. It's going to help you to better find balance within yourself and how you deal with relationships and how you weigh the balance of connections. This connection is going to help you grow on a intuitive and spiritual level, and also to help open up and work on your third eye, because this is a chakra card, which is purple right now for your third eye. And this connection in question is, or this experience in question is helping you prepare to better make plans for your future and to find balance, work-life balance, your personal life balance versus, again, your drive towards your goals and things like that. And it's also allowing you to look into things to see how much you're giving to others versus how much you're getting back, because you definitely want to make sure that you're not giving so much to others and not receiving enough back in what you feel you deserve, that you're beginning to build up resentment and that you're carrying all of the burden. But if that's not the case for you, then you know that this connection is also allowing for you to see that you have grown when it comes to balance and how you handle things, given all of the spiritual growth that has been going on. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will talk to you guys next time for card 1, group 1. Hey guys, all of you who chose card 2, group 2, pile 2 with the rose quartz crystal ball, crystal fear. Let's see what spirit wants you to know. Okay, group 2, card 2 pickers. You guys are definitely going through a lot of change and transformation. So starting off with the first card, which is transformation. So this is the death card in the regular traditional tarot. And this is about endings of the old, or things that need to end, things that need to be left behind, or things that are ending for a reason in your highest good, so that new beginnings can come from it, or transformation can take place. And, some of the change can be things that you've hoped for. Some of the change for some of you are things that are unexpected, or maybe not exactly what you hoped for. But one way or another, transformation is happening. Transformation is inevitable. And whether you see it right now or not, this transformation is in your highest good. And for a lot of you, what I'm hearing is it's an important message that you also transform how you look at things, how you are seeing the situation. I need to transform your perspective, and I need to transform your way of thinking, so that you can continue to work towards manifesting your desires rather than your fears. But the transformation that's taking place has been, in many ways, a long time in the making, or a long time coming, and ultimately is in your highest good, whether it's something that you expected or hoped for or not. But it's happening. And so the less resistance you have to it, the more easy the transformation, the transition can be, and to getting towards a more positive solution, positive outcome after the major change. I also see the Five of Earth, which is also the Five of Pentacles in the regular tarot, traditional tarot. And here's a message right here for you guys. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment, or maybe some of the things that you guys are dealing with, considering, or thinking about. So a lot of you may be having feelings of loss or lack. And a lot of you may also be feeling or battling some insecurities or draining of the energy or feeling tired. So again, it's going to be really important, like I said, to maybe shift and transform some of your ways of thinking and how you're seeing things. There's definitely a need to not go into or to get out of victim mode or poverty mindset, because remember, thoughts become things, and the more you focus and dwell on your fears and doubts, the more you'll get out of it. So maybe you guys want to spend some time on YouTube, for example, or reading books and so on how to use the law of attraction, or how to manifest more abundance, more money, prosperity into your life, and start again shifting your way of thinking. And then also just look at things in a smart way. So if you need to stick to a financial plan or budget, then do so. If you need to seek help or guidance, then do so. You don't have to do everything on your own if you're needing help. So again, be brave and speak up when needed, when necessary. And if you are battling deep insecurity, seek help, seek therapy for that, whatever it may be. But you don't have to be in this alone. I also see new beginnings is a very important message that is coming through after all this change and transition. It's almost like a new stepping out into the world, a new beginning, a fresh start, and it's a zero. So it's like the in between of leaving the past behind you and stepping into your future. So after this transformation, after the endings of things that needed to be let go and the new beginnings coming from it, and the transition that happens, you are going to have a fresh start, almost just like a new version of you, a new life for yourself coming through. So everything that's happening is pushing into this new beginning, this first steps. And there's also a need for you to kind of live in the moment more, not worry about the future so much, not dwell on the past so much, but to live in the moment, focus on the present and the here and now, taking things one step at a time, one day at a time. And then also isolation is the last message for you. And this is blue for the throat chakra, which has to do with, communication, with how you communicate with others, how you communicate with yourself, the things you may tell yourself in your mind or think about yourself, your self-perception, and even what you put out into the universe. So, it's important to remember that isolation, it's one thing to spend some time alone focusing on self-care, but when you're isolating yourself out of fear of putting yourself out there, that's when it becomes a problem. So this is a message that it may be time to begin to take risks, to do things differently, to make change than you have in the past, so that you don't continue to isolate yourself from opportunity that may be out there for you. Again, allow yourself recovery time if need be, but at some point you have to put yourself out there. This is kind of the message, the symbolism here is that of the person who has the nice suit in the closet, saving it for a special occasion, but it just sits there because they never actually make the time or take the risk to go out and to try things or to do things differently. So it's just sitting there. So don't be that person, make the change. Don't isolate yourself. Allow yourself to be a new person, and to even, maybe shift some things around in terms of how you dress or what you eat, or, just do what you can to make yourself feel good about yourself inside and out, and communicate in your truest way. Be your truest self. Don't be afraid to express who you really are, is a message coming through for you guys. So I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. All right, guys, those of you who chose card 3, pile 3, group 3 with this cute little plant, let's see what messages Spirit wants you to know. Okay, group 3, card 3. Starting off with the Two of Pentacles. So the energy for you, there's a lot to be considered right now. Considering of options, a lot that you may be trying to juggle, a lot you may be trying to balance, a lot of decisions that need to be made, but one way or another, change is coming. Something has to go in order to regain your balance. So this is about, again, the idea of weighing of options. And the best advice I can give for you right now when it comes to making a decision or a choice of what needs to be let go and what needs to be held on to, or, what needs to be your focus or priority right now, whatever it might be, is to choose the direction that gives you the most peace. If you feel extremely unsettled with something one way or the other, then don't choose it right now. And even if both or whatever options in front of you, if all the options in front of you make you feel unsettled and extremely uneasy, then wait before making this choice. Continue to do your research, continue to weigh your options. And then for some of you, this is also a message that you have a lot going on, a lot on your plate that you're juggling. So there's a need for you to release something and focus on the top priority. What can you truly handle right now, and let go of anything and everything else that is not a top priority right now, and release what you cannot control. Maybe you need to write out, something to focus on each day, one or two things if you're feeling overwhelmed. And this is definitely coming through. So this is definitely about doing your research and figuring out the options in front of you that you have been thinking on and processing. And then I also see the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups in traditional tarot or regular tarot. And the message here for you right now is missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, or open your eyes to the possibilities. So those are some of the messages that some of you may be feeling or going through right now. And this is a message that you, again, may be discontent or unhappy with your surroundings, or maybe you're not feeling fully fulfilled, or lacking excitement, or lacking drive, or lacking inspiration right now. So instead of missing out on opportunities that are out there waiting for you, or the opportunities that are right in front of you, you're kind of dwelling on the complacency of things. And it's a need for you to stop doing so, to open your eyes to the possibilities out there. And if you don't know what inspires you or makes you happy, then try different things until you find what does. And if this has to do with, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you with a relationship connection, then it may be time that you drop something that is becoming too much for you to handle. And if it's becoming a burden, and if it's continuously making you feel discontent and bored and unfulfilled, then drop it. The Three, Rejoice and Celebration, also known as the Three of Cups in traditional tarot, is also coming up as a message for you. So this is going to have different messages for some of you guys, because again, this is a general reading. And if you want a personal in-depth reading to your situation, then the information is listed below on where to find me for that. So for some of you, this is a message that you need to get out and be social again. You need to get out into community. You need to get out and have fun. And there's reason to enjoy life, enjoy life in the present moment, enjoy life in the life you have now, because, not to bring up a tough subject, and the date that this is being recorded, even though this is a timeless reading, so the messages will still apply whenever you see it and pick this section. But, recently we lost Kobe Bryant unexpectedly. And the message that is continuously coming through now is live your life now. The future is not promised. The future is not set in stone. And so you need to live in the moment now. Get out and have fun and stop dwelling on the discontent. If you don't like something, get off your butt and change it, is the message coming through. For others of you, and maybe all of the messages may apply, or maybe just some, but for others of you, this is also a message of maybe even reunions, or people coming back into your life, or news coming, positive news that's worth celebrating if you've been waiting for a positive shift or change to come. And then for others of you, this can also indicate a third party involved in the situation that could be contributing to some of the energy that we spoke about earlier of you needing to make choices and decisions, or, feeling a little bit discontent. Maybe there's a third party in the mix influencing things one way or the other. Now, this could be a person, or it could even be a third party situation, like a focus on work or career or goals that is just kind of like an elephant in the room that needs to be handled. So, this is a message too, just about like getting things done and not, sitting in complacency any longer. And then finally, I also see the Gossip card, which is also contributing to the message I was feeling earlier about maybe, others being involved. So this is green for the heart chakra. And so this is about you in particular needing to not allow other people's views or opinions to influence you so heavily. It's, live in your unique self. Be your true self, because if other people don't get you and if they don't understand you and who you are and what your needs and why you feel the way you feel or why you do the things you do, then they may not be somebody that needs to be in your life, and maybe you need to drop them. And this is also a message for some of you too, to not be the gossip. If you are that person, stop bringing up other people's business, or stop dwelling on other people's problems, and kind of tend to your own responsibilities. Because maybe some of you are doing this out of a sense of discontent in your own life, and you're trying to create some sort of purpose or excitement by feeding into situations, and there's a need not to do that. And then for others of you, if you're healing from past misunderstandings, or you feel like you were misunderstood, then continue to do your work to heal your heart. And, again, distance yourself from situations where it may feel as though three is a crowd, if you need space or time away from it. And to focus on manifesting connections in your life that do make you feel fulfilled. Connections, people, situations that do make you feel fulfilled. But these are just some of the messages coming through of what spirit wants you to know right now. And that is all for your reading, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. All right, we're finally down to the last group 4. Card 4 pickers with the Palo Santo. Let's see what spirit wants you to know now. Card 4, group 4. I am liking your cards so far, so let's jump in. First message is the 9 of Pentacles. This is a message for many of you that material harvest and abundance is on the way. If you've been worried about money and finances, it will be picking up. If you've been wanting career opportunity to pick up or flow to you, that's on the way. If you've been working on trying to be more independent and self-sufficient and trying to take care of yourself or your other responsibilities, the resources are on the way. So this is a great sign for that. And this is also a message too that you are beginning to see an increase in your personal value and worth. And if not yet, then you will soon. So this is a great sign that blessings and abundance are on the way, even if it's not just money. It could also even be just like feeling more fulfilled or feeling more joyful about the important things in life, and finding things in your life that are luxurious to you. Luxury looks different to different people, so maybe your version of luxury is being able to have a day off and just enjoy time at home alone, or maybe your version of luxury is being able to afford a designer bag, whatever it means for you. But this is a message that great things in terms of abundance in the material world are coming to you. And also for some of you, this is even a message of improving of physical health or health improving, or continuously going after improving your physical health or achieving a health goal. The next message is the 6 of Water, also known as the 6 of Cups in traditional or regular tarot. And a message down here for you guys is memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, or romanticizing the past are some of the things that some of you may be going through. Maybe one of them, if not all of them, or a mixture. But this is also a message of reflecting on the past. Now, sometimes this could even indicate people popping up from your past, whether that's them actually communicating or popping up or seeing them, any of that, or whether it's just them popping into your mind. But there is a lot of nostalgia going on. And so there's a message here of remembering you cannot live in the past, but knowing that you can learn from the past, knowing that you can heal from the past. And sometimes it could even be that people that you're thinking of still have a genuine care and connection for you. But there's a need to continuously remember that the past has come and gone. So you need to continue to focus on the present moment to push forward. Because I do see positive movement forward coming for you guys. And this is also the 8 of Pentacles, which is about, putting in the effort, doing the research, focusing on what you can do to keep moving forward in a new direction towards the light and towards your goals and towards your desires. So positive movement forward is coming. Given all of the work, all of the effort, all of the research, all of the change that you've been trying to do and create for yourself, you are on the right path. And that is something that you need to remember. And if you don't see it yet, then there will soon be some positive results or positive movement forward coming where you are seeing some positive change. And finally, growth. And it's green for the heart chakra, which is, all about your heart center. So this is representing some growth from past pain, some growth in how you handled difficult situations, some growth in how you have changed as an individual and are becoming better and beginning to see things from the bigger picture, being the bigger person, and growing into your own maturity and spirituality that is coming through. And for some of you, or all of you, whatever it might be, you may be seeing growth in, yes, your blessings, growth in opening your heart, growth in how you express. So it's still maybe slow growth, because whenever I see plants, I think of slow growth. Some of you may even still be just planting the seeds that you hope to grow when it comes to your goals, your desires, your inspiration, the things you want to see manifest into your life. But it's growing nonetheless, and positive movement forward is coming for you. So hopefully this was helpful, and that is the end of your reading. I will talk to you guys next time. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. Again, don't forget to subscribe, share with friends, and hit the alert button so you know when I post a new video. If you enjoy free pick a card readings, you definitely want to make sure that you stay tuned in the future. And if you want to book a personal in-depth reading with me, the information is below in the description, and I will talk to you guys next time.